welcome. So today we're going to work with Ayurveda, which is traditional Indian medicine, and it's said to be the sister art or the sister science of yoga. And Ayurveda divides all life, so anything that is living, into 3 doshas or humours. And I'm going to simplify them, minimalize them, just so they're easy to understand. Vata, which is wind, Pitta, which is fire, and Kapha, which is earth. And today's practice is going to be about pacifying Vata. So when we have Vata in our external environment, but also within our own system, and it's in excess, we can experience a lot of anxiety. We can feel flighty, we can feel forgetful. When it's balanced, we can feel really creative, alert. So today is going to be all about balancing the Vata in our systems. And if you're watching live in Melbourne, we've all just gone back into lockdown, and I've been feeling like this Vata energy is something that we really experience. You know, go to the supermarket and that is Vata, right? In excess. That's that kind of stress. So today's going to be all about balancing. How do we do that? A few simple things: removing a lot of external stimuli like apps on our phones, TV, getting low to the earth, looking within, moving slowly and finding stillness, which can actually be the most challenging thing to do when we're experiencing Vata. So we're going to begin. We're going to start with pranayama, breath control, working with Nadi Shodhana. I'm going to come up close and show you the hand mudra gesture we're going to use today. So you're going to take your dominant hand and it's going to look something like this. I'm going to show you on the both phones, both cameras, so we've got live and then also on demand. So you're going to place your pointer finger and middle finger to the space between your eyebrows, and then your thumb and your ring finger will rest on each nostril. And if you have the opposite hand, if you're left-handed, same thing. Okay, just rest the hand on the face for now. We're not pressing hard on the face at all. It's very, very gentle. And we're going to use the fingers to block and release the air in and out of the nostrils. And I'm going to guide you through it. So find a comfortable seat. You might like to seat yourself on top of a block or a couple of books. Choosing your dominant hand and placing it to the face. Long spine, soft body, soft face, soft hands. Breathing through both nostrils, inhale. Through both nostrils, exhale. Gently close the left nostril, inhale through the right. Close the right, release the left, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left, release the right, exhale through the right. That was 1 round. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Continue to breathe like this in your own time. Notice the quality of breath as you do. The quality is very fine, smooth. And when we have no blockage through the nasal canal, the breath is actually silent. And if you have blockages, it won't be, and that's also okay. So take a few rounds like this by yourself. finish your final round by exhaling through the right nostril. Resting both hands on the lap, take your time. Normal breathing. Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, is an excellent way to pacify Vata. It calms the nervous system. It's an excellent practice for anxiety, stress. Ujjayi pranayama now. So keeping mouth closed, deep inhale, long exhale. Inhales and exhales around about the same length. And then add a gentle restriction to the back of the throat. The restriction is about 40% capacity. So you're not restricting at 100. Staying with this Ujjayi pranayama, which is audible, sounds a little bit like the ocean. Blink open the eyes. Reach your right hand behind you and bring your left hand to the right knee. Firmly press the sit bones down as you lengthen the spine. Next exhale, pivot the heart open a little more. Next inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, find length through the right side of the body. Exhale, tilt over the left knee. Work opening the heart towards the roof. And lifting up opposite side, so right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Pressing down through sit bones, lengthen spine, and twist open heart. So all of us are made up of these three doshas: Vata, wind; Pitta, fire; Kapha, earth. But we tend to be more dominant in one or two. Inhale, rise your left arm up to the sky, find length. And exhale, tilt over the right knee. So like increases like with these doshas. If you're experiencing excess of Vata, you tend to kind of talk quickly, move quickly, rush around. So what we're doing today is doing the opposite, slowing down. Keep your right hand where it is. Now place your left hand to the right knee. And if the hands don't reach the knees, anywhere on the thighs is good. Bring the chin to chest and just round the spine. And release, come to all fours. Stack joints, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Anchor the navel to spine. Inhale, sit bones draw up as the heart moves forward. Retract shoulder blades to bring them together. And then exhale around the spine, tuck the tailbone, chin to chest. Protract shoulder blades, so spread them apart. Inhale, sit bones up, heart opens. Exhale around. And I invite you to close the eyes. Move in your own time. Eventually we'll meet in down dog. And can you find stillness straight away in down dog? So tapping into more of the kapha, earth energy to pacify the vata, wind energy. Press firmly into the earth with the hands. Come up onto your tippy toes now. Walk yourself all the way towards the top of the mat. Take your time. It's absolutely no rush. You have time. Generous bend through the knees. Grab hold of each opposite elbow and again, find stillness here. Letting the earth support you. And release. Bend even more deeply through the knees and sweep the hands forward, chair pose, Utkatasana. So our feet stay hip distance apart. Imagine you have a very big book between your thighs. Squeeze that book and send the sit bones back. Notice if your floating ribs, the lower ones at the front of the body, want to pop forward. Think about drawing them towards the back of the body. And allow your shoulders to naturally shrug up. As you exhale, hands to mat. Step your right foot all the way behind you. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale takes you to low lunge. So I really invite you to move slowly. There's a very big difference between this and this. So give yourself permission to go slow. You have time. Press your left heel down, drag it back. Squeeze your right knee forward. So there's a sense of gathering energy from the earth. On your next exhale, slowly, slowly, hands come together in prayer and bring them to the heart. No rush. Yeah. Keep it slow. Next inhale is going to reach the crown of the head forward. And exhale, twist. It's like you're in a slow motion effect in a movie. Keep the sense of gathering energy from the earth. Press your left thigh into your right arm and then right arm back into thigh. And then use that to broaden the chest a little. You're going to keep it slow. You have no rush. Inhale, palms lift up to the sky. Exhale, hands will come to the mat. We're transitioning towards pyramid pose. So slowly, slowly tuck the back foot, lift the back knee and fold over two straight-ish legs. Maybe you have quite a deep bend through the left knee, perfect. Maybe you take support underneath the hands, blocks, books. You could play with what it would be to step your back foot in a little bit so heel comes to mat. Explore if that feels good in the body. Slow, deep Ujjayi breath. through left knee. If you step the back foot forward, you'll have to step it back a little bit. Keep the slow pace, step the left foot back, plank. Notice if there is a want to rush. Yes, great. Inhale reaches the crown of head forward. Slowly, slowly drop the knees. Untuck the toes, pubic bone moves to face, lower all the way down onto your belly. Thrust the pelvis into the mat, press the toes down, inhale, open the heart, wrap the elbows in. Exhale, release the head. Push yourself up onto your knees, keep it slow. Tuck the toes, push back, down dog. Inhale, rises right leg to sky. Exhale, knee in towards the chest. It's like you're moving through honey. Step the foot forward in your own time. Find low lunge, drop back knee, untuck toes. Inhale, lift the palms up. Maybe it takes you longer than an inhale. Great. Keep breathing. Gather energy from the earth. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart. Next, inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, nice and twist. Nice and twist. Yeah.
I would swear. That's good.
This moves so slowly, my neurons stopped working. Broaden through the chest. Inhale, lifts the palms back up. Exhale, hands come to the mat. You're venturing towards pyramid pose. Take your time. Feel both feet evenly pressing down. Inner thighs spiral back. Bending through the front knee, stepping left foot back if you need to. Stepping right foot back slowly. Taking your vinyasa, so inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, you can drop the knees or lower down halfway. Shoulders in line with elbows, keep it slow. Inhale for your back bend now, so it could be cobra, it could be up dog. Pause in the back bend. Inner thighs spiral to ceiling, press the toenails down, open the heart. Find your way back, down dog. Make your way to the top of the mat. You have time. Pistol grip your big toes. So your first two peace fingers wrap around the big toe, thumb meets them. Inhale, open the heart.
Exhale and fold over the legs. Elbows move to either side of the room. Really pull on your toes here. Pull on the toes up as you press your feet down. Shoulders move towards the pelvis. And release, hands to mat. Step the left foot back. Take a very, very deep bend through the back knees. The back knee is hovering about 1 or 2 inches off of the mat. So we're going to take a very, very low high lunge. So bring your hands to your pelvis. Keep the deep bend through the back knee and then lift the torso up. So even lower with back knee, exactly. Now use your hands to slightly thrust your pelvis forward. Yeah, so your 2 frontal hip bones move towards face, sit bones move down, tailbone down, go even lower. Gather energy from the floor with the feet. 3 breaths. Nice and slow. You're going to move to warrior 2. So left hand can move forward, up and back, right hand forward. If you need to make any adjustments with feet, no problem, go ahead. Nice long stance for warrior 2. Continue to gather the energy from the earth with the heels. Your right thigh bone moves into the right hip joint as the left hip moves ever so slightly forward. Warrior 2, I see students do this all the time. It's got such a directionality to it. We tend to kind of do this. It's like really fierce. I get it, I'm with you. But see if you can find more of a centeredness. It's fierce, it's strong, but it's calm, like a warrior. Now straighten through the right leg, slightly shorten the stance. So your hips are going to stay in this same position. Inhale, reach your right hand forward. Exhale, pistol grip your big toe. If it's not available, you can place the hand to the calf or on a block. Now, just like we practice, pull up with the big toe as you press your right foot down, down, down. Presses it down. Lift up with the left side of the body and reach the left fingertips towards ceiling. So really finding equal and opposite action in the body. Nice work. Place your left hand to the mat and release the left heel. I'm going to give you a couple of options now. So option number 1 is to release your left knee down, pivot the left toes towards the side of your mat, and reach the right leg back, reach the right arm up. Option number 2 is to come into a regular side plank. You'll roll to the outside edge of your left foot and stack your right foot on top of left. If you want something a little more challenging, keep the pistol grip of the big toe. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot, press down through left hand, everyone, and then extend your right leg up like Trikonasana, like we just practiced. Press down through your left foot like it's a standing foot. Lift the pelvis up, thrust the pelvis forward. Really draw that big toe towards face. Kick away with the foot for 3, 2, 1. Slowly we find plank. Slow motion plank. Take a flow if you want to flow. Keep it slow. Inhale, rises left leg up. Exhale, knee to chest, step the foot forward. Very, very generous bend through back knee, hands to hips, lift yourself up. That low, high lunge, keep it low. Gather energy from the earth with the feet. Slightly thrusting pelvis forward. Glutes are engaged, so the feeling that the sit bones are moving closer together, tight little butt. 3 breaths. Can you go a little lower? Slowly we're going to find Warrior 2, right hand forward. Up, back, left hand forward. Right heel grounds and find that centeredness. Straighten through the left leg, shorten the stance if you like. Inhale, reach left hand forward. Exhale, pierce to grip the left big toe. Pull on the big toe. As you press the left foot down, reach the right fingertips up, right side of the body up. Equally press down with the back foot. Right hand comes to mat. Release the back heel. You've got your options. Either bring back knee to mat, scooching right foot to the side of the mat, reaching left leg back, or regular side plank, roll to the outside edge of the back foot, stacking left foot on top. Or you're going to keep the left big toe pistol gripped, press right foot down, pressing down everyone with right hand and lifting the left leg up. Right foot is a standing foot, so try and place the whole foot down for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly plank. Slowly, slowly flow. Come up onto your tippy toes, walk yourself to the top of the mat. We're coming into Malasana squat. So bring your feet wide, toes point to the top corners of the mat, heels slightly in, allow the pelvis to drop low. If your heels lift, not a problem, let them lift. If you'd like to sit on a support block, books, also great. Let's bring your hands to prayer at the heart. Slightly lift the pelvis. Press the arms into the thighs, thighs back into arms, broaden across the chest. Notice that when you press down through the feet, you feel this lightness. Slowly, slowly, we're going to lower the buttocks down, finding Navasana, boat pose. Again, I'll give you a few options. So you can slide your hands underneath your knees. Be nice and high up onto your sit bones. And then squeeze your knees towards the chest. And then try and lift the chest up. You can stay here or lift the legs. You can reach your hands forward. If you want to straighten through the legs, you can. If you want to pistol grip the big toes, you also can. Try to stay up onto the sit bones, whichever variation you're choosing. Knees to chest, chest to sky. And wherever you are, release. Feet come to the mat. Reach your hands forward, feet hip distance. Now roll the pelvis back so you find compression through the front side of the body. Try to keep this as very, very small, the front side of the body now. Try to make the back side of the body as long as you possibly can as you come all the way down. Soften the backs of the shoulders, the back of the head to the mat, and walk your feet a little closer towards you. Nice. Cross your right ankle over the left thigh, right foot flexed, right knee gently presses away from you, and then draw the legs in towards the chest, either interlacing your fingers in front of the left thigh or calf. Feeling that you are being supported by the earth. That whatever is beneath you is holding you. We'll move to the opposite side. So left ankle over right thigh, draw the legs towards you. And gently release, finding Shavasana, so extending your legs forward, your arms wide. If there were any final movements you wanted to make, you are more than welcome to make those movements. Taking a deep inhale, a long exhale. Letting the earth support you, hold you. Letting go into it. Letting go of muscular effort and tension. You also might like to imagine that any worries, stresses, anything that feels too much for you, can you melt it into the earth and let the earth hold it for you? Physical things we can do to pacify Vata, to reduce stimulation, to get low to the earth. Look within, move slowly and find stillness. I invite you to stay here for another 5 to 10 minutes if you have the time.
Thank you so much for sharing your practice with both Christian and I. It is an absolute pleasure to guide you. I bring my hands in prayer to my third eye, and to you I say, Namaste. Namaste, Yogi.